Hello. Okay.
Hello, hello, mic testing. Hello, hello. Hello.
Hello. Good morning to all. I request the dignitaries to please take your place on the dais. Okay. Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the Amrit Kaal Vimarsh on Vikasit Bharat at 2047, a development dialogue in campuses of higher education institutions. We at PSG College of Technology, Coimbatore, deem it a privilege to be collaborating with the Prime Minister's Office, the Ministry of Education, and AICTE in hosting this session as part of India's G20 presidency this year. Let us commence the inaugural of this interactive session with the Amrit Kaal Vimarsh. I request the gathering to rise up. Vishal Radhakrishnan from 3rd year CSE will be leading us.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்தே கெழுதொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அதிர்சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிலமை திறம்பியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Now, I would like to invite Dr. P.R. Tyler, Dean, Research at PSG College of Technology, to deliver the welcome address.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, both on and off the stage, a very good morning and a warm welcome to the G20 event on Amrit Kaal Vimarsh on Vikasit Bharat at 2047, a development dialogue in campuses of higher education institutions. On behalf of the management, principal and faculty members of PSG College of Technology, I feel extremely privileged to welcome each and every one of you to this momentous occasion. India's G20 presidency, coinciding with our 75th year of independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, is a source of immense pride. This convergence signifies our rich heritage, resilience, and global recognition of a journey towards progress. Under India's G20 presidentship, we engage in crucial discussions, shaping up policies, and charting out our path towards a better future for the entire world, as well as for India becoming a developed nation by 2047. This moment underscores the pivotal role that our higher educational institutions have in shaping up the future of our nation through informed dialogues and collaborations. At this juncture, we wish to express our gratitude to the Prime Minister's Office, the Ministry of External Affairs, and the Ministry of Education, Government of India, for organizing such seminars in educational institutions nationwide to create awareness among the youth who will be the contributors to our country's development. We also extend our thanks to AICTE for granting our institution the opportunity for conducting towards today's event. I deem it a great honor to extend a very warm welcome to the chief guest of the day, Sri A.N. Chandramouli, Chief Executive Officer of ANCM Management Consultants, Bengaluru, who will be deliberating on 2047 Vision for Higher Technical Education. Very warm welcome. Thank you. I wish to express a heartfelt gratitude to our Managing Trustee, Sri L. Gopalakrishnan, for inspiring and guiding us in organizing an event of this magnitude. I wish to extend a warm welcome to our principal, Dr. K. Prakasan, whose unwavering support has been a constant source of motivation. Welcome, sir. A cordial welcome to all the directors, deans, heads of departments, and my dear faculty colleagues. I also extend a pleasant welcome to the members of the press who are here to provide extensive coverage of the event. Now to my beloved student friends, for whom this event is specifically meant, a special welcome to all of you. Your presence here shows your eagerness to learn and contribute to the development of the nation. I invite all the students to take active part in the interactive session. Let's seize this opportunity to learn and collaborate in shaping the future of higher education and hence the future of our nation. With that note, once again, I extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Leadership is not about the next big thing, it's about the next right thing. Now, I would like to invite our principal, Dr. K. Prakasan, sir, principal of PSG College of Technology, to deliver the presidential address.
Chief guest of this function, Amrit Kaal Vimarsh Vikasit Bharat at 2047, Mr. A.N. Chandramouli, Chief Executive Officer, ANCM Management Consultants, Bangalore, other dignitaries of various ministries of Government of India, Managing Trustee Sri L. Gopalakrishnan, the officials of RIS Secretariat, other G20 officials of ACT and UGC, dignitaries of State Government of Tamil Nadu, Indian diaspora over the globe, other honorable heads of institutions of G20, other academic institutions, heads of institutions of PSG, heads of departments of PSG College of Technology, faculty members and dear students. Good morning, and I am very happy to join Dr. P.R. Taila, Dean Research and Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, in welcoming you all for this auspicious event. Welcome you all. This meeting, titled Amrit Kaal Vimarsh Vikasit Bharat at 2047, an initiative of Government of India, is a great time to reminisce the glorious past, and this event will persuade all of us to think about the history and how to go forward to another glorious future. Recently concluded G20 summit, it created a narrative for the global economic policy making body, showed the achievement of India, currently what we have, and the future opportunities for growth. And several events were held in 60 cities, and the Business 20 in 100 meetings in various parts of the nation. And so many activities happened, like churning the whole nation. As we know, the internal principles create the external connectivity with the world. This G20 has created enough connections with the other parts of our continent, and proving that India can influence the rotation of the globe. Climate finance, digital transformation, small industries, women empowerment, then the India, Middle East, Europe economic corridor, global biofuel alliances, many such things were discussed as policy, and the whole world is looking at India with the interest to invest in these domains, creating employment opportunities and growth. At the same time, I invite you all for a historical past. Before the British came to India and ruled us, the contribution of India to the world GDP was about 23%. When they left, it reduced to 3%. Now we are trying to revive. The vicissitudes, nobody can escape. So every nation has its own cycles of growth, again transformation. We are going through that type of resurrection. 1757, Battle of Plassey, then British started ruling us. 1857, we had the first rebellion against the British rule. 1947, we got independence. So almost a gap of 100 years. So 2047 is another major epoch-making event in the national map. At the same time, in 1951, PSG College of Technology was established. We celebrated our foundation day recently. College has created a lot of alumni, entrepreneurs, academicians and scientists working in India and abroad and adding to the glory of this nation. In 1893, September, this month of September is very critical. 11th of September to 27th September, some historical event happened in Chicago, where Swami Vivekananda riveted the audience to his speech, started with Sisters and Brothers of America. This was called Parliament of Religions, wherein United States tried to showcase their achievement after its discovery 400 years. Christopher Columbus in 1493, then another 400 years, they celebrated their economic and engineering achievements, electricity, power, machinery, industries, all that. So that time, the whole world was churned because of the address of Swamiji. Similarly, currently you can see the G20, how it has churned the whole nation through various activities, meetings, students' involvement and all conferences. The word Amrit Kaal, golden era, we might have read in history the rule of Samudragupta. That time it was the golden age. Another golden age will be ushering soon. So when you say Amrit, nectar, that is the meaning of nectar, good things will come only through hard work. So it is churning. When you churn, you get Amrit. In another way, you can call it as useful findings and policies, which will take us much forward and giving immunity to the challenges. Amrit is to keep us immortal. Nectar is for that. Students, you are the major beneficiary of these meetings. Some of your friends will be going to Delhi to interact with the Prime Minister soon. So it is an achievement for you and for the college. So at this point of time, you are witnessing a transformation in your life and the change in the nation's perception and how the world is looking at India. So you are the most benefited part of this generation. Please enjoy and make use of it, learn well and work hard. Let us all together celebrate the glory of our nation and glory of the PSG College of Technology and other PSG institutions at this point of time. College has contributed in various fronts of science and technology, Chandrayaan, lot of things. So it's a time for you to recollect, reminisce and participate in celebrations. With these few words, I thank all of you for giving me this opportunity to be a part of this meeting. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to welcome Dr. Rudesh R., Assistant Professor, Department of English, to welcome our chief guest for today.
Good morning, all. And I'm here to introduce our today's chief guest, Mr. A. N. Chandramouli, sir. Is a graduate of Mechanical Engineering from NIT Trichy and postgraduate in Management from Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta. And sir, spanning of 4 decades of his experience, sir has held and served as chairman of Industry 4.0 community of Association South Region, member of Apex Screening and Project Review and Monitoring Committee of DHI of Samrat Udyog Industry 4.0, and promoter, director and GC member of Aerospace and Aviation Skill Council, consultant of Tata Indian Institute of Skills and Advanced Manufacturing and Automation, advisor to Management Institute of their PGDM 4.0 program design and content, former chairman of Quality Circle Forum of India, Karnataka, and former president of BCIC, Bangalore Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and former executive committee member of Indian Machine Tool Manufacturers Association. He is highly passionate for technology collaboration, strategic alliance, and project management, and new age technologies such as digital manufacturing, team building, with a clear focus on customer orientation in organizations he worked for. Since July 2017, Chandramouli sir has established his own independent management consultancy called ANCM Management Consultants, where he is coaching, advising, and mentoring machine tools, startup ventures in industrial IoT, experiential learning programs in Industry 4.0, training on operational excellence, conducting awareness and training seminars, sales training for machine tool companies, and also contributing to skills ventures and industry academia interface. We deem it an honor to listen to your words of wisdom, sir. On behalf of PSG College of Technology, we take privilege to welcome you to enlighten us about 2047 vision for higher technical education. Welcome you, sir.
Good morning. Vanakkam, Vandanam, Namaste and Namoshkar. அப்படின்னு எம்ஜிஆர் அன்னைக்கே சொல்லியிருக்காரு. At the outset, I thank Professor Pragasam and the chairman of AACTE and director, Mr. Luthra, who sent the invitation. And also I thank Dr. Thaila, Mechanical Engineering HOD, and Dr. Radhika from the Department of Humanities, because of whom I could come here and share some of my thoughts with all of you. And thank you very much for the kind introduction. I think the time is very, very important. So we just about started on time, yeah? And we saw some challenges, and those challenges are part of our learning. So today, when I was called upon 2 days back, Dr. Vinod, he could not come, I think he's unwell. I just met him in the department. In 2018, when I came down to PSG College, I think Dr. Rudraya was the principal at the time, and he was kind enough to show me around the 45 centers of excellence. Let's give a big hand to PSG College of Technology first. It's a great pleasure to have senior professors also. I forgot their names, I will collect their cards. And I think in 2018 is when I saw that robotics and automation can be so well organized. When Dr. Vinod and Dr. Sundaram showed me in the first floor, right? And today also I went again, it was like a refresher. Spent an hour there before coming here. And if every college, we'll talk about the action point today. At the end of the session, we need to have an action agenda to take this mission forward. The Sanskrit words, I think, Sir explained, Amrit Kaal, and then I was trying to see what is Vikshit or Vikashit, right? There are two types I saw in Google. Is nothing but advanced and developed. The two meanings I saw. And I think this is a very important topic. I learned something because Sir invited me to prepare for this topic. So some challenging topics we accept so that we can learn something from it. So my dear students, sometimes when you have put a big challenge, you take it, then you can learn from it. Yeah, I think it's moving. The Vikasit Bharat vision of our Prime Minister. The last day of the special session is going on today, right? Some surprises are awaited. But I think all the surprises are related to, in 25 years from now, when we are celebrating the 100th year of independence, 1947 to 2047, how do we become a developed nation? Probably it is too far in the future to visualize. So some of the youngsters today, I saw the 8,000 people strength in PSG College, with brimming with energy and activity, are going to achieve this Amrit Kaal even before 2047. So let's give a big hand to PSG College once again. I will explain why I am repeating PSG College again and again. The developed nation objectives are many, many. And as Mr. Prime Minister mentioned, We understand the importance of, I just quote him verbatim, of infrastructure. You know the great work done by our Honorable Minister, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, and I believe he has got several doctorates which he never puts in the name, in front of his name. The three mantras: scale, which means enlarging the scope; speed, we have to do it very fast, not take another 25 years; and skill, for the building of the modern India. And skill doesn't mean only the hands-on thing, which we are very familiar in the good old days from the Nehruvian era, but also related to knowledge plus skill, which results in quality. And knowledge plus skill plus attitude make sure the quality is consistently achieved throughout our manufacturing experience. And coupled with that, the triple mantras, the success of the digital India has drawn the attention of the whole world, verbatim quoting, and we have succeeded, and we are using technology for empowering the common citizens, right? Even the vegetable vendor, we can use a QR code and make payment of even 3 rupees, which even may not be available in your purse also. I'm going to move a little faster, first gear to second gear. The engines for development, right? What are the engines for development? This slide contains a lot of material. Each slide can talk another 1 hour. So we'll create a masterclass series for PSG College through online or whatever. The Digital India Mission, the Skill India Mission, the Make in India Mission, you see the logos here, right? I will see whether I can point out through my pointer. Right? Yeah, I think the pointer doesn't work in this mode. Anyway, yeah, Digital India, you see the Digital India, Skill India, and Make in India. Share ka babbar, somebody said, yeah? Babbar ka share or something. And then, last but not the least, Atmanirbhar Bharat, self-reliant India. Am I showing this just logos just to praise our Honorable Prime Minister? No. These 4 things contain the action points which AICTE is making a big plan for the next 25 years. So the foundation for this 2047 are already contained. I hasten all the students and faculty to understand what these 4 things mean. Enormous literature available in our governmental portals. Not to go deeper into that, but each one has got certain connotation. And our own chairman, Dr. PG Sitaram, recently went to Tanjore and made a speech. 3 points I took from the speech. The National Education Policy 2020, maybe it's not very visible, is the agenda for education during India's Amrit Kaal, with a focus towards student-centric. You are the customer for the colleges. Experiential, which is different from experience, and lifelong learning. Yeah, even at 66 now, I'm still learning. Sir gave me a challenge, so I had to learn yesterday. Day before yesterday, only invitation came. The students to engage in research, innovation, and skilling. 3 things. And there's a 4th thing which is not missed out here, is entrepreneurship, for which Coimbatore is very famous for. Some of the students may end up in entrepreneurship, nothing wrong. You can employ many people instead of being employee. Research, innovation, and skilling. All the 3 are different subjects, big subjects. As a 3-dimensional approach towards growth of India as a knowledge and skilled economy. And the reason I'm verbatim reading, students, I want you to go into the Google, etc. when you have free time and find out what the meaning of these 3 words. And 3rd point is Dr. Sitaram mentioned, our chairman, AICTE chairman, who approves all the colleges. Balanced growth of deep tech engineering, like artificial intelligence, etc., we keep harping about, without ignoring core engineering, like mechanical engineering, production engineering, lean manufacturing, etc., is essential for India to be the skill and knowledge provider for the world. We will be the leader, Vishwa Guru, right? And all those terms you are coming across. So the deep tech engineering is an industry 4.0 kind of things, and the core engineering, which already conventional you have. Who are these gentlemen? One is very familiar to you, our great mechanical engineering guru, right? I think he's a doctor also, Dr. G.D. Naidu. Not much to be spoken about him. I'm told he's invented the fountain pen. Correct, sir? And who is the other gentleman here? Dr. Sir M. Vishweshwaraya, civil engineer. Mechanical and civil engineer will never disappear from this world, right? IT will come, IT will go. Service sector will come, service sector will go. The primary agriculture sector and the secondary manufacturing sector will never disappear all over the world. I'm just touching each point, not very elaborating on it. Time is very essential. Who are these gentlemen? Of course, 33% will become ladies from tomorrow onwards. Because yesterday the bill was passed. At 12 o'clock midnight, I was watching from the hotel, the guest house that you've given me, sir. At the Rajya Sabha, 12 o'clock midnight, all 170 people are participating. 100% voting in favor of 33% for women. I already see more than 33% women in this world. But when will that happen in this area? And who are these gentlemen here? I'm not going to labor on this very quickly. The point I'm making is going to be very, very important. Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google, Alphabet Incorporation, etc., etc. And he studied in IIT Kharagpur in India. Tadak. That's all I'm going to talk about Sundar Pichai. You find out from Google what all Sundar Pichai is doing. Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, global. We are using Microsoft day in and day out. Excel, Word, PPT, right? He's a number one. He studied in Bachelor Manipal Institute of Technology in India. Let's give a big hand to Satya Nadella also. Arvind Krishna, chairman of CEO of IBM. First time I'm hearing his name. And born in Telugu speaking, blah, blah, blah. BTech degree, Electrical Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur. Big hand for Arvind Krishna. IBM, the largest and the oldest computer company in the world. Right? He's a chairman and CEO. My God. Shantanu Narayan, chairman CEO of Adobe. All of them we use PDF, Adobe. Yeah, big company, right? University College in Osmania University, right? Fantastic college in Andhra Pradesh. And very famous Twitter, yeah? They are very famous social media, Facebook, Twitter. Yeah, Facebook now owns Twitter or something like that. And he is again computer science engineer, Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay. The reason I'm pointing out this, last but not the least, Mr. Vivek Shankar and President CEO Albertson, I believe is a great company for all this SanDisk and all, no? Is a small, we have this, what is called that, pen drive and all. So he discovered many, many things. Yeah? IIT Madras, Indian Technology Madras. Of course, he went into the FMCG industry, retail, blah, blah, blah. Quick flash of those people. What is the reason I am showing this? Any guesses? All of you can potentially go to those global positions by 2047. Whether I am alive or not, doesn't matter. You are going to do that, right? Upar se aapko blessing karunga. Well, some very important thoughts. Very slowly I am going to read some of these thoughts. India can become a hub for innovation, entrepreneurship, economic development by harnessing the full potential of technical education in nation building. I drew these words from some of these great authors yesterday. Verbatim quoting. Technical education. In the context of India, the nation of diversity and complexity, so many religions, so many languages, so many colors, castes, and still we are one, Bharat. It is vital that we harness its full potential in nation building. If all of you can contribute to the nation building, the inspiration, right? Some of them just came from workshop today, I saw, right? Workshop technology, power gone, right? Nation building. The foundation for this vision has been laid through the implementation of the National Education Policy 2020, which was revisited after 40 years, I believe. The old policy. Very quick touching point, scientific and technological innovation is very, very important to be underlined in this 2047 mission. Science and technology and engineering are the three pillars. The three words are got interrelated. Science, physics leads to engineering, engineering leads to technology. And what is innovation? The subject, the words are used many, many times. Is it same as invention? No. Unless and until Thomas Alva Edison, the bulb, is used by millions of people, billions of people across the world, it is no more an innovation. It just remains as an invention. An invention which is used for the entire society, the humanity at large. If Chandrayaan goes to moon, is it useful to the society and humanity at large? then only it is an innovation. And last but not the least, Government of India launched a plethora of initiatives. I believe even IIM is housed, IIM is housed in the next door. Moving on, the students and the faculty by 2047 has to become globally competitive. What is globally competitive means? Satya Nadella, you saw all the names. I don't know how to explain. And to do this, the several actions have been implemented by AICTE in terms of infrastructure and facilities. I am telling you, as we are talking, at least 4 states have come together to create what is called modernization of technical education, and they are implementing 16,000 crores through Tata Technologies. They are upgrading ITIs, diploma institutions across at least 3 to 4 states. Already government has signed. Karnataka alone 4,000 crores. Modernization. Infrastructure is extremely important. Research and development, needless to mention. Even engineers have got a potential to research and development. I will touch upon that later. I am just giving some glimpse. Now, how many institutions are there? Higher technical institutions is part and parcel of higher educational institutions. We call it HTI and HEI, which includes commerce, science, arts, anything above the school is called the higher education. Higher technical education means our BE, BTech, right? And there are totally 4,000 colleges in 2022, 1,000 universities in India. When the country got independence, it was some 50 universities and some, I think Tamil Nadu alone had only 8 engineering colleges in my days. Only 8. CIT here across the road was one of them. From the Tamil Nadu government approved. PSG is one of them. 8 totally. Coimbatore alone had 2. And to achieve this, what are the challenges? We always say student, student, student. But the literature says the quality of the faculty, the non-flexible curriculum to be modified on a dynamic basis. Everyday curriculum is getting updated. And the international mobility, or we having student exchange program for PSG college students and faculty. Every time student and faculty always go together. And the research focused higher education institutions. Very many institutions are in research focused and some of them are not. There's some statistics, we don't have to labor on that, but there are 3.5 million students as we are talking in engineering and technology, BE and BTech. To me, BE, BTech almost same. Of the total 22 million students who are doing after the school, higher education, 2.2 crore, 1 million na 10 laksham. 2.2 crore students, in that 35 lakhs are in engineering and technology. In my days, it used to be some 20,000 or something. Even then, it is not enough because the penetration, what they call the gross enrollment ratio, as they call academicians, is still only 20%, around 15% to be precise. But the penetration for 2047 target by AICTE is 50%, 50%. That means for every 100 students passing school, at least 50 will go to higher education. Of that 50, at least 20 should go to higher technology education, like yours. And what are the strategic pillars? I am quickly coming to some action point for PSG College in particular and AICTE in general. So I am skipping some of the slides. My 1.5 hours cut down to 45 minutes yesterday night. Student centricity is one of the action points for 2047. A great work has been done by FICCI, Chamber of Commerce, have done a research on what we should do for technology education for 2047. I simply took from them, not prepared by me. 5 pillars. Research and innovation, second pillar. Faculty development, third pillar. Middle pillar, so important. International mobility. We cannot become Vishwa Guru unless we know where America is. Canada is a little difficult now. Digital learning, that's a moving forward. Right, you see the hybrid. Today we are doing a live program. Thanks to COVID, we all learned how to work from home or hybrid learning. These 5 pillars I want to slightly dwell upon. It will be very useful as a recap of the FICCI report. It's a 60-page report, Bada report. I summarize for you. Right? The student-centric, what does it mean? This photograph is very familiar, sir. PSG College students. I think some music party cultural program it looks like. Curriculum and pedagogy. Curriculum is the content of the topic. Pedagogy is a method of teaching and method of learning. Should be revised. It says could be, but I am saying should be. To incorporate formal, informal, physical and virtual elements. Virtual means online. To enhance the learning. I think there is a massive online course. MOOC. Massive. Massive means en masse. MOOC. Some MOOC I came to know. In my days there was no online and all. No internet. You guys are lucky. Every minute smartphone, internet. So they say the small credits. Now you have 3 credits, 30 hours and all. Why not have 3 hours? Short-term course. Mechanical engineers should compulsorily go through a short-term course on robotics and automation. Robotics and automation people should compulsorily go through a small course on electronics. All interrelated only I am talking. And new models of education focused on blended learning, which means what we are having today. There is a classroom physically, thanks to post-COVID era, and there is also online it's going on. This is spreading across the country. Micro credentials, the short-term courses, should be added to the credit of the student, not just a course attend kiya gaya. Today's class also should be added to the credit. They do in America. And interdisciplinary enablements, I want to explain this point with a photograph later on. Interdisciplinary, everybody talks. Are we walking the talk? I think the interdisciplinary quickly came. This is a chart I showed to online PSG College, October 2021, and sir said the chart was appreciated. Right? I prepared this chart when I'm doing skill building initiative across the country. Mechanical engineers, electrical engineers and instrumentation engineers may not be visible there. The 3 boxes, right? Mechanical engineer, electrical engineer and instrumentation engineer, right? Put together, instrumentation is a forgotten science. Sir, please restart if it is not there in PSG College. Very important action point. And ensure adequate enrollment into that course. The future of Industry 4.0 is instrumentation engineering, I realized. I recalled what I did, one small chapter we had in elective or something in RAC. Sensors, catching data, control engineering, all are instrumentation. SCADA system, right? And then electrical, mechanical put together, mechatronics, BTech mechatronics. Krishna College, Coimbatore, I got BTech mechatronics. Ram Shankar, the 5 people who came from MaxBite are all from Krishna College, Coimbatore. The future engineer cannot specialize only in one field, but at least 3 or more related fields. Can we all take the oath today for 2047? For each one of us, if you can't have the BTech as per the college provision, you do it at home. You learn something on YouTube or introduce micro credentials, short-term courses. Some knowledge is better than no knowledge. At least 3. The jobs will require skills in multiple fields to carry out multitasking projects. What is multitasking projects? Imagine our mother in the kitchen. ஒரு பக்கம் காய்கறி கட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க, ஒரு பக்கம் சாதம் வடிச்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க, ஒரு பக்கம் சாம்பார் வந்துட்டு இருக்கு, அப்புறம் பரிமாறிட்டு வேற இருக்காங்க. எப்பயாவது நோட்டீஸ் பண்ணிருக்கோமா அம்மா என்ன பண்றாங்கன்னு? Multitasking can happen only when you are multidisciplinary and multi-skilled. The words are very big connotation. It is a national education policy. I was very pleased to see that multi-skilling is mentioned in it. Electives, extracurricular studies and self-learning. Online self-learning courses, many of free courses are available today. Millions of free courses. Government themselves are launched. Can augment regular classes of a selected branch. This one para itself can be an action point for PSG College to implement, if not done already. And experiential learning means what? You are all, I don't know which year, 4th year, 3rd year? This is a sad part of it. If the 3rd year and 4th year are missing in this class, they have lost something today for 2047. I know the hall cannot be bigger than this, but such programs should be repeated for 3rd year and 4th year, without which you cannot give them placement. It should be made compulsory. Radhika madam nodding, I want to check and audit it later on. Studying only theory or concept, not at all enough. The problem why ITIs and diplomas are very successful today in the factories and graduate engineer running away to the IT industry because you don't learn anything hands-on. At 10 o'clock, I was in robotics automation laboratories. There is not a single student in any of the labs. And don't tell me all of them are sitting here. No. We came here much before you all came. Practical knowledge is very vital to become employable. Sir, placement panni kudugan, sir. Are you ready to be placed? Is a bigger question than placement. Skills are as important as knowledge. Industrial visits. How many of you gone for first year summer training? Internship. Is it compulsory now as per new education policy? How many of you gone for first year summer training? Have you been? When I was in REC Trichy, I did summer training every year and sometime in the winter also. Small BHL was there. Nobody raising hand. I am assuming that first year to second year they just moved on with no summer project. Industrial visits, projects, internships should be in every semester and every course according to national education policy. And learning models like hybrid learning, blended learning, classroom learning, online learning put together is called the blended learning, and it improves flexibility, it develops technological skills. Simply using smartphone is not enough. Technological skill is much more than that. And very, very important area, that is all about student-centric processes. Whatever I showed so far are the student-centric suggestions, which are enumerated by AICTE. The research and innovation, second pillar. Remember the 5 pillars? We are expanding that. We may cross the time. And I have taken special permission, Professor, that we will not go for lunch today. Are we all with us? Yes. No additional classes will be cancelled. Second year students very lucky today. Focus should be on developing research-oriented high technology institutions and active research communities on UG and PG level. Some murmur. Research is equally important. What is research? Just you go into the Google and find out what is mechatronics. That is research. What is electropneumatics? What is smart devices in hydraulics? Smart hydraulic cylinder. Just find out. That is also research. Doing an in-depth study of a particular subject is research. Research means PhD. No, not required. Collaborate and partner with industries and involve stakeholders to promote, fund and create more research opportunities. How many industrial, you have 45 COEs, but remaining colleges in the country don't have. In some colleges there are no teachers at all, but 100-acre land and one small building registered as a college, as part of the 40,000 colleges. No lab, no faculty. Deep faculty, develop faculty across the system. What is ecosystem? ITI faculty, diploma faculty, graduate faculty, postgraduate faculty. Across the ecosystem, we have to develop faculty. Every conventional branch and every new branch, every emerging technology, we will show you emerging technology. It's an additional module. Second module, I took permission from madam to add it today. Any problem? Just, you are disturbing me by the interaction. And I'm concentrating, please. We have to look into faculty development, which is extremely important subject. I went to one college in Bangalore, without mentioning name. The professor challenged me, sir, artificial intelligence, it cannot be implemented in factory. Already Toyota is doing in Bangalore itself. He is the head of robotics and automation in that college. Then they asked us to do an industry workshop in the college. 12 senior people from industry immediately obliged me. We did a course there free of cost for them for 4 hours seminar, 3 panel discussions. The panel discussion chairperson was the professors. At the end of the 4 hours thing, I asked the professor, sir, what do you say now? Sorry, artificial can be done in factory. So factory doesn't know what academia is doing. Academia doesn't know what the factory is doing. Is a very big subject today. You can't do the Atmanirbhar Bharat, Amrit Kaal, etc., will remain only in the lexicon, dictionary. Unless both the parties in the ecosystem are serious enough on this. We guys are the good old, we didn't even have internet in our days. Now we are still learning. Is there a continuous learning for the doctorates in the various colleges? Right? When I'm saying this, with due respect, I'm saying. In fact, I shared with sir this morning, to Vinod sir, that academia is more equipped for emerging technologies today than industry. Electrical vehicle, EV, electrical mobility, industry doesn't know anything. How is the battery made? So all academia is very strong. So for emerging technologies, the academia is a very strong position to move in very fast and train and equip the faculty for latest advancements to meet the best global standards of teaching and learning. And heavy emphasis on creating leadership development for the faculty. Sir, what is leadership got to do with engineering? It's a big subject. There is a fourth pillar in what I said, science, engineering, technology, management. That's why you have the PSG management in the next door. International mobility. If you are going to become Vishwa Guru, each one of you should become a global student and a global faculty. Later on, I will give a small personality traits prepared by me, it's not there in any textbook, about what is meant by global student and global faculty. When I mentioned this to Dr. Luthra yesterday, when he called me, sir, I'm going to talk about, sir, can you make that and say global student for India and global faculty for India? Yes, sir, it is for India only. And we have to invite all the Nadella and all those people back to India. The brain drain has to be stopped. We have to become the global hub for the entire education for the Vishwa Guru. Cross-border differentiated partnerships built leveraging technology could help enhance the quality of education being offered by HEIs. I think you have many collaborations, MOUs with foreign universities. Now, the joint ventures are also allowed and permitted by the Government of India policy. Earlier, they were not allowing foreign universities to come in. Improve the student experience as well as build the required skills in both faculty and students. Every year, there should be exchange program of students with subsidy or whatever it is to other countries nearest to Singapore. One management school in Bangalore, they sent a batch of 120 management students to Singapore at a very nominal cost, and they came back. They were different after coming back. Only 2 weeks of visit to Singapore, good enough. And cross-cultural nuances. Japanese in the thala eppadi aatinana enna artham theriyuma? Thala eppadi aatina enna artham? Nama Indians thala aatina enna artham? Enna artham? Yes, ஒத்துக்கிறோம். ஜாப்பனீஸ் ஒரு வாட்டி ஜாப்பனீஸ் பேசிட்டு இருக்கச்சே அப்படின்னா உடனே பர்ச்சேஸ் ஆர்டர் கொடுங்கன்னு சொன்னேன். கஸ்டமர் பிஓ கொடுங்க. நோ ஐ ஒன்லி அண்டர்ஸ்டுட் வாட் யூ டோல்டு. இப்பதான் எனக்கு புரிஞ்சதுன்னு சொன்னோம். இப்படி தலையாட்டினா ஜாப்பனீஸ் வந்து புரிஞ்சதுன்னு அர்த்தம். அப்புறம் இப்படி பண்ணா இப்படி பண்ணவே மாட்டான் ஜாப்பனீஸ். He'll never say no due to cultural etiquettes. நம்ம இப்படி பண்றோம். கொஞ்சம் அப்படி பார்டர் போய் கேரளா போனீங்கன்னா அர்த்தமே வேற அதுக்கு. Cross cultural nuances, if you don't understand, you cannot be a globally mobile student or a faculty. And multi-language communication skill, at least one more language other than English also. One more, French, German kind of languages will be extremely useful in your journey towards 2047. Why I stayed with the global mobility? Our Modi Saab's vision is India become the hub for the... See, why G20 became G21? Do you know? G20 became G21. What is the 21st? African Union, which means all the countries of Africa. In one stroke, all countries of Africa, the largest continent, has joined us. And those students will be flocking now. You have to build more floors. Just take care of foundation, sir. Digital learning, allow the students flexible to undertake MOOCs program on edutech platforms, credits for which should be recognized by the HTA. Online panna adu credit kudukanum. Ana test undu. Promote, uptake the online degrees and develop policies to govern the online education space. Govern means adu part online panniten sir degree kudunga mudiyadu. Test ezhudum. There are many digital learning trends. We don't want to labor on that. So to summarize my module 1, alarm vechirukken. Multidisciplinary approach required to new job roles. Purinjida? 3 different subjects you must learn even though you are in only one branch. New education policy driving experiential learning. இன்னையிலேருந்து இண்டஸ்ட்ரி பக்கத்தில் என்ன இருக்கு? The largest windmill production is going on in Coimbatore. Hanson Suzlon. I have 22 machines supplied by me. Starog Eckert machine running there. Go and have a look. Sir, ஒரு விசிட் பண்ணோம். அங்கே இவர் இருக்காரு, டாக்டர் சக்கரவர்த்தி. ராம்சங்கர் தான் அங்கே தான் ஒர்க் பண்ணாரு ஒன்ஸ் அப்பான் அ டைம். ஒரு ஃபோன் பண்ணீங்கன்னா போய் ஒரு ரவுண்ட் அடிச்சு வரலாம் பஸ்ஸில் போயிட்டு. The largest. And so many. There is a Canadian company manufacturing valves for oil and gas industry, Coimbatore. You are sitting in the center of the cluster of the industrial revolution in the country. Makino's world-class technology center is coming in Avinasi Road, producing 1,000 fixtures per annum for the whole world. I used to be the head of Makino some 10 years back. Disruptive technology affecting learning models. IT-oriented learning, augmented reality. கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? AR, augmented reality. அந்த லேப் இன்னும் வரல அங்கே மாடியில். Growing job creation domains. அது காமிக்கிறேன் என்னென்ன. ஜாப் எங்கே சார் கிடைக்கும்? எல்லாம் இன்ஃபோசிஸ், விப்ரோ அதெல்லாம் குறைஞ்சாச்சு இப்போ. Service sector has come down. How many branches are here? All branches? Second year? Thank you. I thought it is only mechanical மட்டும் வந்துருக்கீங்க. Future job roles. அது காமிக்கிறேன் என்ன இருக்குன்னு. எங்கெங்கே வேலை அப்ளை பண்ணணும்? சார் 25,000 ரூபாய் சம்பளம்லாம் போராது நம்ம மக்களுக்கு. 50,000 ரூபாய் வாங்க கொடுக்க நம்ம ஏற்பாடு பண்ணணும். 50,000 rupees. My North Indians are listening. 50,000 rupees should be the entry salary for graduate engineers from this year onwards. Not 25,000 rupees. We have to compete against the Wipros and Infosys and TCS of the world. And future job roles, sectoral approach to engineering education. What is sectoral approach? I think my next slide will explain that. Every one of these pictures here, there is a sector running in Coimbatore. Do you know? Aerospace industry, windmill industry, capital goods industry, LMW, the famous LMW group, capital goods industry, tractor industry, agriculture industry. There is a company which makes agricultural gearboxes here, Pockline Hydraulics. Their major supplier is in Coimbatore, forgot the name. Are we looking at sectoral approach in our education, sir? Are we having some electives or short-term courses to explain to the students what is required by the aerospace mechanical engineer? But aerospace mechanical different, automobile mechanical different, tractor mechanical different, agriculture mechanical different, capital goods mechanical different. Are we having those nuances? 2047 have to address all this. High technology, capital intensive manufacturing. Some of these pictures here are the machines I supplied to HAL and other aerospace companies, impellers, blisks. And the sector, automotive, trucks, tractors, two-wheelers, machine tool, other capital goods, industrial goods, material handling equipment, oil and gas, construction equipment, power generation, aerospace, defense, process industry, petrochemical, pharma, food processing, cement. எதுக்கு இது படித்தேன்? மைண்டை கொஞ்சம் விஷுவலைஸ் பண்ணும். அங்கே போய் லேத் இருக்குது சார், கையெல்லாம் அழுக்காகுது, ஒர்க் ஷாப் யூனிஃபார்ம் போட்டு வந்து அதுவாக கற்றுக்குறோம்? நோ. வாட் இஸ் ஹேப்பனிங் இன் த இண்டஸ்ட்ரி? Faculty should learn, students should learn, both should be familiar with sectoral knowledge. What is going on, sir? And what sectors and industry are impacted? Big list I will share with sir. He will circulate to all of you. Right? You have a shared folder for the students. Fourth year student, they are missing it. They are in placement now. Always placement, placement, placement. How will you get placement? What is advanced manufacturing? Very quick glimpse. 2047, we will be successful only when you look at advanced manufacturing. Not traditional lathe, welding and all. It's all gone over. That is taken for granted. They are important. They are the foundation. But the pillars and the roof has already come. Innovative technology to improve the products and processes using information, automation, computation, software, sensing and networking. The two paragraphs, I read it together. Too far away. Screen is too far away. Font has to be increased. Your laptop thing setting up. The screen has to come to the full screen. I know, but even the front people cannot see. Even I cannot see. Just note it down later on. There is a method of increasing the thing to the full screen. That's called desktop arrangement. I don't want to go into the details of those sentences. Just giving a flavor. Inspiration is more important than the information. Product related advanced technology, process related advanced technology, digital related advanced technologies. A big list is there in the checklist. which I took from Wikipedia or Wikipedia. Do you know Wikipedia? It has got so much information. And these are all driven in Indian industry. Today, a great study has been done. That's good, sir. A great study has been done in the Indian industry through Make in India, Digital India, Skill India, Atmanirbhar Vision. Already I mentioned in the beginning. Who did the study? The study is done by two major companies. Capgemini. Have you heard of Capgemini? It's an Italian company. I think later on they became American. Capgemini and FICCI. FICCI is the Chamber of Commerce. Jointly they found 15 million, 1.5 crore jobs are waiting in this country over next 5 years for Industry 4.0 skills. Time has come when we need a separate branch for 4 years for Industry 4.0. There are at least 12 technologies to be taught in the Industry 4.0. At least. These are, that the list is given already. Additive manufacturing, artificial intelligence, advanced robotics, intelligent automation, augmented reality, cloud computing, Internet of Things, simulation, system integration, data analytics. At the end of the session, I want all of them to go to Dr. Vinod sir's laboratory and then later on say, sir, every day we want to come here, even midnight we will work on these laboratories. Many of them are already covered by Dr. Vinod's department. Let us use it. I'm not getting into the subject knowledge of each point here. It's just a flavor. ஒரு பானை சோறுக்கு ஒரு சோறு பதம் எல்லாம் தமிழா சார் thankfully. And the NASSCOM report, NASSCOM is that IT industry report has come out with digital technology and data analytics. Are we teaching data analytics? It should be a compulsory subject for every branch. Sir, maths எல்லாம் ரொம்ப கஷ்டம் சார். கஷ்டப்படலன்னா 2047 Amrit Kaal வராது. Data analytics is compulsory even for civil engineers. No escape from that. அது பண்ணீங்கன்னா சம்பளம் 1 லட்சம் entry salary. Starting salary 1 lakh. இப்போ Indian Institute of Science people, Indian Institute of Science, MTech, is getting 2 lakhs per month starting salary after MTech, data analytics. அவர் சொன்னார் professor Dr. Chakrabarti, it is only average salary. What is the highest for that student? Data analytics, 3 lakhs per month. நம்ம 3 lakhs per year பத்தி பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம் இங்க. பிஇல அவன் 3 lakhs per month பேசிட்டு இருக்கான் பெங்களூர்ல. Indian Institute of Science. நம்ம காலேஜ் top 10 in the world already. In the job role புரிஞ்சுக்கணுங்க. Very important for me, if I don't have collar mic, you can understand from that, the 3 stars are there. Smart mechatronics engineer. இப்போ தான் கம்பெனியில் இந்த பேர் தான் கொடுக்குறாங்க. இப்போ டிஜிட்டல் மேனுஃபேக்சரிங் இன்ஜினியர், ஃபேக்டரி ஆட்டோமேஷன் இன்ஜினியர், predictive maintenance engineer, digital quality engineer. I'm deliberately reading slowly. Digital design engineer, data analytical engineer, additive manufacturing engineer, cyber security engineer, augmented reality engineer. இப்பனா என்ன சார்? அது நீங்க படிச்சு பாருங்க. அதுல ரெண்டு ஐட்டத்துக்கு there is a code job description I have which I will share with sir. Factory automation engineer என்றால் என்ன? அதுல 20 பாயிண்ட் இருக்கு. டிஜிட்டல் மேனுஃபேக்சரிங் இன்ஜினியர் என்றால் என்ன? அதுல 20 பாயிண்ட் இருக்கு. இன்னைக்கு பேசிட்டு இருந்தா முடிஞ்சிடும். 12 மணி பெல் அடிச்சிடும். எதுக்காக இதை சொல்ல வரேன்னா, இப்ப புது புது செக்டர்ஸ் நிறைய வந்துட்டு இருக்கு. There are a lot of new sectors emerging in this country and globally. Our people are required anywhere in the world now. Japan has asked, they have signed a MOU with the government of India. Please send Indians to Japan to study and work in Japan. There is a policy they have written. We want Indians to study and work in Japan. Up a language, Japanese, you have to learn the language. One more language you have to learn. Not very difficult. Ohaya Guzames, அப்படின்னா குட் மார்னிங். ஹரிகத குதமஸ்னா ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ். எனக்கு 2 வார்த்தை தெரியும். நீங்க சின்ன வயசுல ஈஸியா கத்துக்கலாம். அட்வான்ஸ் மேனுஃபேக்சரிங் செக்டர்ஸ், ஆட்டோமேஷன் செக்டர், ஸ்மார்ட் ஃபேக்டரி செக்டர், ஸ்மார்ட் சிட்டி செக்டர். My friend in Bangalore is already implemented smart city in Sikkim. சின்ன ஒரு சிக்கிம் ஸ்மார்ட் சிட்டி. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? Sitting in one place, whole city can be managed by the government through digital technology, SCADA, IoT. There is IoT laboratory you have upstairs, Rockwell Automation. There is one there, this one, Texas Instruments, in your Dr. Vinod Sir lab, Texas Instruments. The vision of Dr. Prakasam is the number one in the country. Please avail of the students and faculty also sometimes. Electrical mobility, building management, medical equipment industry. இங்க வந்து தோல் போன் உடைஞ்சு போச்சுன்னா அது போன் மாத்திரம் டைட்டேனியம் போன் டைட்டேனியம்ல பண்றாங்க. There are a couple of factories in Coimbatore making titanium implants. There are at least one factory in Coimbatore making jewels through machining. My machines are running there. A1 jewels, jewelry. Electronic sector, semiconductor sector is going to explode now. Semiconductor and electronics is going to explode because we never did it for the last 75 years. That one sector alone can bring millions of jobs. These are the job creation sectors. Non-conventional energy, solar energy, job creation sector. Gujarat has done more solar than any other part of the country. And these are some list of job roles. I don't want to read them. There are 45 job roles which I designed for the Government of India. Ministry of Heavy Industries asked us to do it through Capital Goods Skill Council. இதெல்லாம் நம்ம கண்ட்ரியில் நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. அம்ரித் கால் 2047 இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பண்றது என்ன பண்றோம்? விதையை இன்னைக்கு விதைச்சா செடி எப்போ வளரும்? அந்த ஜாப் ரோல்ஸ் அது டிப்ளமா பண்ணணுமா கிராஜுவேட் இன்ஜினியர் பண்ணணுமா? இந்த டேபிள் டெஃபினிஷன் இருக்கு அதுல. இப்ப டைம் என்னன்னு பாத்துக்கலாம். 11:36 முடிச்சிடலாமா? பெல் அடிச்சிடலாமா? இனிமே வரப்போறது தான் உங்களுக்கு உதவும். You need sir's permission to go to the third and fourth gear. Industry 4.0, the 4 industrial revolution. How many of you know this terminology? Industry 4.0 in this room? Good, at least 5%. According to Amrit Kaal, the vision I said at the end, 100% of the students should know the latest technologies at that time. இப்ப இருக்கிறதே இண்டஸ்ட்ரி 4.0 நமக்கு only 10 பேருக்கு தான் தெரியும்னா, at that time look at the number of students that we need. New technologies would have come, many more, artificial intelligence, etc. etc. Canteen சாப்பிட போனா கூட ஒரு ரோபோ வந்து சாப்பாடு போடும். Even in canteen a robot will be supplying you the food in 2047. At that time new technology you have to learn. Only 5 people are aware of industry 4.0 as they admitted, second year. Third year, fourth year, I am not sure. First revolution is mechanical engineering revolution, 17th century, steam engine. Second revolution, electrical engine revolution, Michael Faraday, conveyors and assembly line. Third revolution is computer revolution. So many people behind computer revolution, electronics, semiconductor. Fourth revolution is internet driven revolution, digital technologies they call it. That is the industry 4.0. Simple arga purinjikirudhu. It is not a big jargon. And this video, if it works, you are lucky. Illa. Because you put in the presentation mode, you changed it. It's okay. A nice video, skip it. The 2 pillars that is going to be important for next 5 years at least. Next 5 years only we can talk. We cannot visualize 25 years. Is automation and digitalized automation. Flexible automation and intelligent automation. Sir, what does the 2 words mean? We need a MOOC online course for this. இப்போ இருக்கிற 1 hourல பேச முடியுமா? ஒரு ஆட்டோமேஷன் தெரியும் எல்லாருக்கும். What is flexible automation? One master class required. What is intelligent automation? Another master class required. If we can do it in Ola car booking and Zomato's dosa booking, why can't we do in manufacturing and engineering? Is the topic of intelligent automation. And there are many industry 4.0 technologies. Whichever branch you belong to, you should master all of them. Multidisciplinary technologies are required for every branch in this room, both faculty and students. I keep on saying the 2 pillars are faculty and students. You can't say the student should learn. then 2047 Amrit Kaal will not happen. I didn't say. AICT also says. New education policy says. In our training industry, we say training of the trainer. TOT. Training of the trainer is more important than training of the trainee. மீன் பிடிக்கிறத விட மீன் பிடிக்கிறது எப்படின்னு சொல்லி கொடுக்கறது தான் முக்கியம். சைபர் பிசிக்கல் சிஸ்டம்ஸ், IoT, இன்டர்ஃபேசஸ், சென்சார்ஸ், எட்ஜ் டிவைசஸ் என்ன சார் அப்படின்னா படிச்சு பார்க்கணும். லிஸ்ட் கொடுத்துறேன் சார்கிட்ட. ஆக்மெண்டட் ரியாலிட்டி, ரிமோட் மெயின்டெனன்ஸ் அண்ட் ட்ரைனிங் என்ன அப்படின்னா ஒரு மைன்ஸ்ல வந்து சப்போஸ் இன் மைன்ஸ் ஒன் எர்த் மூவர் இஸ் பிரேக் டவுன். Sitting in Coimbatore, are you able to repair that earth mover in mines? One company in Coimbatore are already doing it. They are doing for rock drilling machines. I forgot the name of the company. Sitting in Coimbatore, they are able to maintain and fix the machine, remote maintenance through augmented reality at the faraway place. Ramshankar Pandadam, Max Byte. Artificial intelligence, predictive maintenance software solution. What is artificial intelligence? That means Manisha robo mara. It means finding what happened in the past, predicting the future. Avladhaan artificial intelligence. Simply understand this. Artificial intelligence means what human being can understand, can you make an algorithm and software for that? Based on the past trends, create a pattern, multivariable pattern, and use it for a cause and effect analysis to predict the future. The future can be machine breakdown. Future can be COVID healthcare issue. Future can be student enrollment, could be anything, based on analyzing the past trend. Artificial intelligence means not some, what is called, Josium. It is not astrological based Josium. Office process automation, advanced data analytic dashboard, blockchain technology, watch my word, blockchain technology will be a revolution. Apna enna sir, tani MOOC class. Yenda branch ke, ella branch ku. Not only Madam's branch, mechanical engineering, all branches. Robotics and automation, I must congratulate, PSG College already has robotics and automation. Many colleges don't have robotics and automation branch. When I came in 2018, I was surprised, fantastic branch. Smart transport storage systems, additive manufacturing, 3D printing. I was told in our Chandrayaan mission, many 3D printing components made by Indians are given to ISRO to go and launch Chandrayaan in the moon. இது தனியா பேசணும் ஒரு நாள் தனி மாஸ்டர் கிளாஸ். என்ன பெனிஃபிட்ஸ் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி 4.0 பேசிக்கினே இருக்கும். என்ன பெனிஃபிட், வாட் இஸ் த வேல்யூ அடிஷன், வாட் இஸ் த பெனிஃபிட் டு த இண்டஸ்ட்ரி, ஃபார் த கஸ்டமர், ஃபார் த ஸ்டூடெண்ட், அண்ட் வாட் இஸ் த பெனிஃபிட். In Europe it has been already proved, but unfortunately Ukraine war has affected even Germany. Germany is the mother of Industry 4.0. Ukraine war has affected Germany. We are lucky. We don't have any war now. So let us learn this. What is the benefit? Safety, quality, productivity, cost, uptime, delivery, cycle time, flexibility. So many benefits to the organization, industry, manufacturing industry. I wish third and fourth year for understanding these points. Very important. Because when they join the companies, they will be constantly bombarded with these words. Quality, productivity, safety, blah, 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 blah. And they will be blank. Sir, nobody taught me in... Bharatram told me that he is learning lean manufacturing. Correct? Bharatram, the young man who was walking with me, who is himself missing today in the class. Fantastic. Exam. It's a problem. 365 days, we cannot allot even half a day for all the students to get AICT program. That we have to review this point. Our class schedules have to be reviewed based on the important program. And several technology implemented in industry in Coimbatore. Automated production, predictive maintenance, connected machines, 3D printing, big data analytics, smart transport system, supply chain, production simulation. Big jargons, don't worry. This will come 10 years from now, you will know what it is. But coming to the main point for you, sir, idalam panna enna kathukanum. What is the skills and knowledge I must learn? There are 4 categories of skills that you need to learn, my dear students and faculty also. every time as a student, within bracket faculty. Knowledge about internet communication technologies, information and communication technologies, ICT. In the new education policy, it is repeated 100 times by the government of India. ICT knowledge, ICT knowledge. For which branch? All branches. No escape. எல்லா ஸ்மார்ட் ஃபோன் மட்டும் எல்லாம் கேட்குறாங்க, அப்பா அம்மாட்ட கேட்டு வாங்கிக்கிறாங்க. ஃபார் லேட்டஸ்ட் சாம்சங் கேலக்ஸி, ஆப்பிள் 15, we buy that. Are we using the similar concept for our studies? Information communication technologies, basic information knowledge, ability to use interact with computers, smart machines, robots, tablets, etc. Understanding the machine to machine communication, IT security, data protection. An international study was conducted and they found these are the minimum requirements for the student. I took from that. Roland Berger is an international consultancy who did this study for BRICS countries some 5 years back. Is it no but a book? The Gundu book is a rare page. Technical know-how, interdisciplinary and general knowledge about technology. Interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary. That means you cannot be only one specialization branch anymore. That jamana gone. Specialized knowledge about manufacturing activities and processes in place. Sir, shop floor la ore avukka irukum sir. IT industry la pona nalla gulu air condition nalla irukum sir. Anga ukkaandha sambalam adhigama kedaikum sir. சும்மா டிஜிட்டல் அந்த கம்ப்யூட்டரில் சாஃப்ட்வேர் ரெடி பண்ணால் 25,000 ரூபாய், நீங்கள் ஷாப் ஃப்ளோரில் வேலை பண்ணால் 15,000 ரூபாய். வென் வில் இட் சேஞ்ச்? நம்ம கையில் தான் இருக்கு. டெக்னிக்கல் நோ-ஹவ் மெஷின்ஸ் டு கேரி அவுட் மெயின்டெனன்ஸ் ரிலேட்டட் ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ், ability to work with data, ability to process, analyze data, information, obtain. That's why I said data analytics is common across all branches. Basic statistical knowledge. ஐயோ மேத்ஸ்லாம் கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம் சார். இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ் வந்தாலே மேத்ஸ் கஷ்டம்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. மேத்ஸ் இஸ் a prerequisite for physics and engineering. You can't escape from maths. தப்பி தவிர இன்ஜினியரிங் வந்துட்டோம், சரி முடிச்சிடலாம். Personality skills is the most important fourth box. If you can't read it, I will read it out for you. Why I am dwelling on this slide? Adaptability and ability to change. இது வரைக்கும் நம்ம ஒரு மாதிரி இருந்தோம், இனிமே நம்ம மாறிக்கலாம். மாறுதல் தேவை. ஒரு பெருந்தலைவர் நம்ம தமிழ்நாட்டில் சொன்னார். ஆனா மாறுதலை எதிர்நோக்கி இருக்கும் நெஞ்சுரமும் தேவைன்னு சொன்னார் அவர். அது பெயர் சொல்ல விரும்பல. Decision making, working in team, communication skills, mindset for lifelong learning. ஆரிசி திருச்சியில ரீசெண்டா கூப்பிட்டுருந்தாங்க. ஒரு பக்கம் பேஷன், ஒரு பக்கம் இன்ஜினியரிங். இங்க 3 பேர் பட்டிமன்றம், இங்கிலீஷ்ல டிபேட். 3 people there, 3 people, all REC alumni. நான் இந்த பக்கம் ஒரு பக்கம் உட்கார்ந்திருந்தேன். ஏன்னா பேஷன் ஒரு பக்கம், பேஷன் ஒரு பக்கம் இன்ஜினியரிங். நான் இன்ஜினியரிங் பக்கத்தில் உட்காந்துட்டேன். என்னதான் அது பார்க்கலாமே. Recently, 2012 I think. The passion people, all engineers. One fellow said, I started a food chain. I make burger now. Another fellow said, I have started a vegetable grocery. Arey, engineering படிச்சிட்டு ஏன் இதெல்லாம் பண்ற? Passion. Then engineering side came, then my turn came. I said, engineering is my passion. Combine பண்ணிட்டோம். பட்டிமன்றம் முடிஞ்சிடுச்சு. Engineering is my passion. So there is no 2 groups in பட்டிமன்றம், only 1 group. முடிஞ்சிடுச்சு பட்டிமன்றம் over. So mindset change for lifelong learning. And there are another detailed box, that 2 by 2, 4 boxes. They expanded to 9 boxes. I will only read the headers here. Cognitive analytics. புரிஞ்சின் படிக்கிறோமா இல்ல மனப்பாடம் பண்றோமா? புரிஞ்சின் படிச்சா cognitive analytics, மனப்பாடம் பண்ணா கிடையாது. Content skills, process skills, physical abilities, social skills, resource management skills, technical skills, system skills, and most important thing, complex problem solving skills. My good friend in Toyota, Parasuram sir, came last time. He always says students should learn problem solving skills, faculty should learn problem solving skills. Unless faculty learns problem solving skills, you cannot teach the students. The complex problem solving skills is the most important among these 9 boxes in the categorization of skill inventory. That belongs to higher technical education. We have to lead the remaining people in the problem solving skills. There are a lot of MOOC learning classes are available under the problem solving skills, such as Ishikawa diagram, root cause analysis, etc., etc. Quality circle movement. I think there is a branch in Coimbatore for quality circle. There is a branch in Madurai. There is a branch in Chennai. Tamil Nadu alone has got 3-4 branches. And why am I saying all this? Why graduate engineers have to concentrate on certain areas of this compared to diploma on ITA? But all of them can do. I have nothing against any of them. That's my alarm as per the original time schedule. That while ITA people understand traditional manufacturing job role, very important. இது உயர்ந்தவர் தாழ்ந்தவர்லாம் எதுவும் கிடையாது, எல்லாரும் தேவை. பட் 2 வருஷத்துல முடிச்சிட்டு they go to traditional skills. Diploma advanced manufacturing team leader job roles, that means you have to be multi-skilled. Moment you are a team leader or a supervisor, you have to be multi-skilled. You cannot be only one skill. Graduate engineer design, automation, advanced manufacturing, digital technology skills. This is my own thought. It's not in any literature. And for the next 5 years, I made a vision. What is that vision? The curriculum and infrastructure, this is only illustration. Many more things have to be done. Only one day's thought is displayed here. With that, we will close. Curriculum infrastructure, focus MTech, BTech, mechatronics. Curriculum infrastructure, focus MTech, BTech, robotics, automation. These two you already do. Very good job. But are we availing that? Beautiful labs. Festo Laboratory, Fanuc Laboratory, Siemens Laboratory, Rockwell Laboratory, Beckhoff Laboratory. I saw. And then what you are not yet doing, maybe you just started with Texas Instruments, is IoT, which belongs to smart manufacturing. I keep repeating manufacturing, manufacturing, manufacturing. What is manufacturing? It is the most important pillar of the next 25 years Amrit Kaal development. Not agriculture and not service sector. Sorry. You will see that in your own eyes. Smart manufacturing means internet enabled, IoT enabled manufacturing. Normal taxi, Ola taxi. Normal சாப்பாடு, Zomato சாப்பாடு. Swiggy ஆயிங்க கோயம்புத்தூர்ல. Curriculum infrastructure focus, MTech, BTech, artificial intelligence, machine learning algorithm, data analytics. Curriculum infrastructure focus on human machine interface, industry 5.0. அப்படின்னு புதுசா ஒன்று வந்துட்டு இருக்கு. Industry 5.0. Machine also important, man also important. How to combine the strength of both. Why am I showing this? Author's view. Author is me here. I made a progressive penetration chart. From the apex point of view, from the ASCT point of view, what is the minimum penetration we must achieve of those 40,000 colleges, of which probably 10,000 are engineering? Because I found 16% is total manpower in the higher education system for technology. From that, I guess it is 10,000 engineering colleges. I may be stand corrected. So mechatronics and advanced mechatronics, 50% penetration, 100% penetration. Within the next 5 years, 100% of all the colleges should have BTech in mechatronics. Not one elective in mechatronics, sir. Sir, 4th year la சும்மா ஒரு ஓரமா சொல்லி கொடுப்போம். வேலைக்காவது. But robotics and automation, I am giving more time. By third 15 years, 2032-37, 100% of our colleges in this country, அதுக்குள்ள இன்னொரு 10,000 காலேஜ் வந்துரும். I am including them also. That's why I didn't put any numbers. I put percentage. And basic data science and application, again 2030-37, 100% colleges must. My own vision. And I know that is required for the Amrit Kaal developed Bharat, for the Vishwaguru required. எங்க போனாலும் QR code. ஆனா ஸ்டூடெண்ட் வந்து டேட்டா அனாலிசிஸ் கத்துக்கூடாது. அது எப்படி சார்? And data analysis study, you will get good job in TCS, Infosys also. Don't worry. TCS, Infosys, Wipro, varangala sir. They come for placement. You will get that also. But a combination of manufacturing science and digital science will give you better salary after 5 years. I watch my word. Some of you will write to me through, sir. Smart manufacturing, autonomous factory, human machine interface, I will give for another 20 years time, 100% of the colleges by 2037-42. We are a developing nation. We cannot move so fast like Germany. So I am giving more time for smart manufacturing. Autonomous factory. Factory தானா ஓடும். தானா இயங்குகிற மனிதர்ன்ற மாதிரி தானா ஓடுற ஃபேக்டரி, அட்டானமஸ் ஃபேக்டரி இருக்கு, ஜப்பான்ல இருக்கு. ஃபனூக்னு ஃபேக்டரி கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்குன்னு தெரியல. The robotics factory of Fanuc, they make control systems with no human being in that factory. It is got lighthouse factory. நோட் பண்ணிக்கங்க, யூடியூப்ல போய் பாருங்க. லைட் ஹவுஸ், லைட் ஆஃப் ஃபேக்டரி, லைட்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஃபேக்டரி. லைட் அணைஞ்சிருச்சு, OFF, லைட்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஃபேக்டரி. ஃபனூக் வீடியோ இருக்கும் பாருங்க. ஆளே கிடையாது. That was built 20 years back, not talking today. Many lights off factories are coming in the world. Autonomous factory. ஆனா அந்த ஃபனூக் ரெண்டு பேர், ஒரு நாய், ஒரு செக்யூரிட்டி கார்டு. ரியல் லைஃப். எதுக்கு நாய்? செக்யூரிட்டி கார்டை பார்த்துக்கிட்டு, செக்யூரிட்டி கார்டுக்கு நாயை பார்த்துக்கணும். ஃபேக்டரியில் யாருமே தேவையில்லை. Autonomous factory. I am giving another 20 years for India in that state. And then advanced data analytics, artificial intelligence, machine learning application, I am giving again another 15-20 years. This is just an illustration. Like that, we must do a mapping for additive manufacturing. Like that, we need to make a mapping for advanced arc welding. Like that, we have to make a map for electrical vehicle, for two-wheeler and four-wheeler and buses. Like that, for every one of the science, metallurgical science, mechanical science, blah, 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 all of them, we need to make a map for 25 years. It is not that, sir, abhi 2047, will it happen? No, it will not happen. So this is my last but one slide. I close with this. Global student, global faculty. I promised Dr. Luthra, so I am just mentioning this. What is a global student? He is a student who can go anywhere in the world and work. When I was the head of Makino, at least 20% of my engineers were always working in other countries. Young people like you. Even today they are doing that. My engineers are working in Singapore. My engineers are working in Japan. My engineers are working in Germany. From Makino, India, Bangalore. We'll throw open to questions, for sure. That global student must be a multidisciplinary student, 3 domains at least, summarizing. Practical student, application of knowledge, ready for the job, problem solving skills. Am I ready for the job? Illa sir, na company la trainee sera poran sir. Edukku trainee serano? PSG college mudinjachna director job. On the job training vaana. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. Job ready அப்படின்றாங்க. Because you got many finishing schools. You got 42 or 45 center of excellences. They are nothing but finishing schools. Are we availing of them? Excellent college, PSG college. Even IIT Madras doesn't have it. Research-oriented student. Depth of the subject, future knowledge, applied research. Not theoretical research. Digital literacy, ICT knowledge, cognitive supremacy. உலகத்திலே நமக்கு தான் சார் ப்ராப்ளம் சால்விங் ஸ்கில், நமக்கு தான் சார் பெஸ்ட். அதனால தான் இன்ஃபோசிஸ், விப்ரோ, டிசிஎஸ் வந்து உலகம் ஃபுல்லா பரவி இருக்கு. We are called the global factory ன்னு சைனாக்கு பேரு. குளோபல் ஃபேக்டரின்னு பேரு சைனாக்கு. நமக்கு வருது இப்ப. அங்க கோவிட் வந்துருச்சு, நமக்கு இங்க வந்துருச்சு. நமக்கு முதல்ல என்ன பேர் தெரியுமா? குளோபல் பிரெயின். The brain of the world is India. அப்படின்னு பேர் ஏற்கனவே இருக்கு நமக்கு. அதை நம்ம உபயோகிச்சுட்டு குளோபல் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ஆகணும். ஆகலாமா? Can we all become global student by 2047? சார் இன்னும் 2 வருஷத்துல முடிச்சிடுறோம் சார். No, lifelong learning. So you become global student over 25 years time கொடுக்குறேன். But global faculty, sir, is there. A few more faculty are here. I want to know whether they are also going to raise the hand. The parliament சொன்னாங்க ஐஸ் அண்ட் நோஸ் ஃபார் த voting on the women's bill. Let us ask like that. Industry oriented faculty. Windmill factory பார்த்துட்டீங்களா? லைலா மேடம், சுவிட்சர்லாந்து போய் பார்த்துட்டீங்களா? இனிமே போறீங்களா? young faculty under you. Application driven knowledge, abreast of latest at all times. நம்ம 20 வருஷம் முன்னால பிடெக் பண்ணிருக்கோம். நான் 40 வருஷம் முன்னால பண்ணேன் ஆர்இசில. Are we updated to the current knowledge? Connected to the best globally. All other faculty all over the world are talking to PSG College every day. It happens in Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. It is happening in IITs. I have seen IIT Delhi, IIT Chennai. We should have it here. Or we should have it in all the 10,000, 40,000 colleges. We are not talking about PSG here. This is a AICT program talking about what is the vision for the whole country. And continued research, industry-oriented applied research, future technology research ahead of industry. For 3D printing, industry doesn't know. Can you know more before them and then teach the industry? Can we load the latest technology ahead of the industry? There are some subjects like that. Cryogenic machining. Cryogenic machining. It's a big subject in machine tool industry. Academia knows more about it than industry. Turbine blade design. Examples I'm giving. Latest pedagogy. Can I teach the student with the latest methods? In my lecture, am I using many YouTubes? Am I using many of the digital methods? Right? And tech savvy. Many professors are yet not tech savvy. Not only using smartphone. Tech savvy means the digital platforms, Government of India launched many digital platforms. Swayam and so many things. So to summarize, the key objectives for the next 25 years. Streamline the regulations. I am now addressing at the national level. And aim to develop industry accepted curriculum, robust digital infrastructure and improve the faculty quality. Number one. Number two, promote and fund research focused higher technology institutions, develop robust physical infrastructure to improve the global ranking. India's universities should become in the top 10 of the global ranking. Our engineering colleges, even IITs are not there. We are still in the 100, 200 rank. International student mobility. I can work anywhere in the world, sir. And we want the Africans to come and work in India. Develop student cities to facilitate students. My son went to Florida. You go to that city, Tallahassee. In the Tallahassee is nothing else, only students. Now he is working in Amherst. After he did his PhD, he went to Massachusetts. Amherst, the city called Amherst. Only students, nothing else there. Student, faculty, university. These student cities can we create in India is one of the vision given by AICTE. Incentivize the colleges to partner with industry to provide consulting and research services. Big ask, how to do that? Develop a student-centric ecosystem, explore unique modality for complex degree. The degree should be more complex than mechanical, civil, electrical, blah, blah, blah. That's all gone. Now we have to think of mechano-electrical, electrochemical, I don't know. There is an electrochemical process, right? EDM process. Improve international cooperation with global exchange to have international student exchange programs. Now I want to close with this 10 questions. We have to form, right, an advisory council at the apex level of the AICTE, cutting across various sectors and also sector-specific task forces and form industry-institute interface. This I am addressing to the management of the college and the AICTE. Only 3 points. Second, review the course content in detail, aligning with the latest international syllabus. Latest means not only this year. Next year means that year latest. 5 years from now, that latest. It's a moving milestone. Offer the sectoral electives for students with credits. Aerospace, machine tool, sector-specific elective has to be there. Sorry, ஏற்கனவே ரொம்ப படிக்க வேண்டியது சார். சில சப்ஜெக்ட் மாற்றணும், சில சப்ஜெக்ட் குறைக்கணும், சில சப்ஜெக்ட் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணணும். I'm not asking you to increase the total number of hours. Faculty development, multifaceted program. Take a multidisciplinary approach for faculty also. Every faculty should know at least 3 branches. Industrial exposure for faculty through consultancy and embedded work experience. Faculty goes to the industry, works there for 6 months and come back on a sabbatic or a deputation or whatever you call it. In some colleges they do that, even today. Last but not the least, the standards, delivery mechanism, assessment, digital technology, online, hybrid, etc. The pedagogy, the faculty should be taught once again and they must go through these programs. With that, I close. I acknowledge Tata Strategic Group notes, FICCI, BRICS Nation, higher, etc., etc. Questions? 12 o'clock. 11:45, I promise, madam, I will take 15 more minutes. We stop at 12:30, I am told, right? Questions. Anybody can come. If you are down to the mic, you can come and ask here also on the stage. These are the great people from whom I took some notes. Acknowledgements. Questions? Call on mic. I'll stand here. The target is minimum 20 questions. Correct, sir? Because your questions and our answers are going across the country. And that will help the entire society to make an action plan for next 25 years. காது கேட்கல ஆன் பண்ணீங்க எஸ் சார்
Thank you for enriching my knowledge in this area. My question is, now Gujarat is the fintech leader across the world. So will it affect or the states of India? Within 21.
Fintech. Why are we worried about fintech? We are talking about tech. We are worried about engineering tech. What does fintech got to do with higher technology institutions? Let's not confuse ourselves, the word like fintech, edutech and all. And let me tell you, they were a state far behind Tamil Nadu in the past. When Tata Motor was evicted from West Bengal, I'm on record, I still know that, and came to Sanand in Gujarat, then Gujarat became very important only 10 years back. But the policies of the Gujarat state government were so aggressive that today we have Maruti, we have Ford, we have everybody queuing up, and land allotment was like that. And therefore it expanded faster than other parts of the country. Otherwise they were very much lagging behind. I lived in Ahmedabad for 5 years during 91, 95, 2000. I know how laid back was that state. Only 4 or 5 well-known companies. Cincinnati Milacron, injection molding company. Torrent Pharmaceuticals. They were mainly into pharma and food and beverage kind of industry. Air conditioning industry. Amtrex Hitachi. I worked there. Then the automobile revolution of Gujarat started only 10 years back when Tata Motor came from Singur to Sanand. I had to move my 40 machines of Makino from Singur to Sanand and reinstall the machines. Don't worry, Tamil Nadu is far ahead in this. But our biggest problem, sit down, is Bihar, West Bengal, Orissa, the eastern India. We are only mining, coal mining and other things. So we have a lopsided development in this country which has to be corrected for the Amrit Kaal 2047. Let's not worry about the western India and southern India. We are great. Maharashtra, Gujarat, they combined represent 25% of the GDP of the country. And Tamil Nadu and Delhi NCR region represents another 25% of the country, including Karnataka. Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh, another 20. So 100% is only some 10 states. The remaining 20 states are far behind in the developing. At least we can say we are developing. They are still underdeveloped. We have to correct that also. I hope policy initiatives are going on. To see Orissa, I am going next week. Fantastic skill development institutions. But industry, not much to talk about. The professor in that great college there, chairman, he requested me, sir, can you make the placement for all my students? Because in Orissa, there are no industries to recruit those students. We are sitting in Tamil Nadu where Madurai, Coimbatore, Tiruchirappalli, everywhere there is a growth of industry, fantastic going on for the last several years. Don't worry about the fintech and all. Next question, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. Audible.
Good afternoon, sir. How does the Indian education can contribute for the
Mic kitta vechunga.
Good afternoon, sir. How does the technical education can contribute for the development of India by 2047?
Oh, I thought the last 1 hour was that only. That you came just now? The last 1 hour, the whole discussion is how to make this country reach 2047. We have to create each one of you as global students, and every faculty as a global faculty. And there are many recommendations given in the program. If you want to put everything in one line, improvement, improvement, improvement. You go on improving from the current status. The penetration of the programs across every engineering college, higher technical institution. The progressive plan for advanced manufacturing. The progressive plan for digital technologies. The progressive plan for digital way of education. The 5 pillars, the student-centric pillar, the faculty-centric pillar, the innovation pillar. All this will lead to reaching our targets in 2047. That's a summary. Thank you for asking me to summarize. Thank you.
Good afternoon,
Sir.
sir. So my name is Karthik Raja. I'm studying production engineering.
Wow.
Second year student.
Fantastic.
Thank you for enlightening us with this knowledge. My question is, do you think this kind of industrial this automation revolution will vanish the employment of human in future?
Excellent question. Let's give a... What's your name, sir?
Sir, my name is Karthik Raja.
Okay. Thank you. You know, if automation has to displace employment from 5,000 colleges, how it became 40,000 colleges? From 8 colleges in Tamil Nadu, why there is 800 colleges in Tamil Nadu today? Because the cake is growing. The answer is, I cannot escape from the answers. Many people escape from this answer. No, higher skill will come. But numbers have to, we need numbers. Population also exploded from 33 crores to 140 crores, of which 40% are in the middle productive group of age between 20 and 60. And in that 40%, around 20% are in manufacturing sectors, to which we all belong. It's a big challenge. What are you asking? What is the only answer? Our GDP has to grow, our cake has to grow. We become from developing nation to developed nation, and entire world requirement, make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat, it looks like same thing. They're 2 different things. I'll explain that. Atmanirbhar Bharat means we are not going to depend on imports from other countries. Self-reliant India. During COVID, it became very important. People cannot buy even televisions because semiconductor is coming from some other country. They stopped production because everybody is at home or in hospital. Then they suddenly woke up. Every country now wants to become self-reliant. Even in America, manufacturing sector has restarted again. They stopped production for the last 20 years. Now they are realizing. They are in a big way restarting production in America. That's called Atmanirbhar Bharat, to be self-dependent. Number 1 point. Second point, we want to produce for the whole world. Sir, don't make in Malaysia, make in India. Sir, don't make in Germany, make in India. Sir, don't make in Japan, make it in India. Everybody get confused. Self-reliant India and make in India are not the same. They are interrelated, but they are not the same. Such clever words created by our Prime Minister. Let's give a big hand to our Prime Minister. And together with Skill India and Digital India, the cake called GDP, Gross Domestic Product, of a turnover of the country has to triple. From 2 trillion, we reached 3 trillion in spite of COVID. US dollar. From 2 trillion US dollar 10 years back, we are today 3 trillion US dollar, now with adjusted price, not the inflated price. US dollar, அதை multiply பண்ணிங்க. So 100 ரூபாய் பெருக்கிங்க. Just simple 90 rupees, but just multiply 100 rupees. But the target, already we are 5th ranking in the whole world for GDP, next only to US, China, the other two, even I forgot. And then we are 5th ranking. Our vision is to become 3rd ranking. Not for 25 years from now, in another 5 years, 2032 target. Tamil Nadu, $1 trillion. Karnataka, $1 trillion. Like that, 10 states, $1 trillion. Already $10 trillion right. Because there are only 10 flourishing states in this country. Remaining people are dependent on us. Like Orissa and all. But if all the states, another 20 states also grow, similar to these 10 states, already cake is growing. Why can't Coimbatore people go and work in Orissa? Orissa people are working in Pune, do you know? In engineering industry, they are very skilled people. Dye mold industry. I have recruited many for Makino. From Orissa to Pune, from Orissa to Bangalore. Very skilled people. Fixture designer from CITD Bhubaneswar. Next week I am going to World Skill Institute. 16th floor, World Skill Institute. 5 years back it was empty. Today is full, I am told. I want to go and see next Friday. Skill Development Institute by oil companies, Orissa. But the state is still not growing in terms of economy. How to do that? Challenging. If all the states have got a diversity and grow equally and then faster and make in India happens, that means we are able to produce for the rest of the world. You know, very soon we will be exporting aeroplanes from India. Tata and Airbus have signed the project to make complete aircrafts. General aviation, to begin with 20-seater, 50-seater like that. Not the 300-seaters like Boeing and Airbus. And then other countries don't have, they will buy from us. Make in India. Already signed. Atmanirbhar Bharat. Don't import the weapons. Don't import the defense industry. Let us make it. 108 products have been banned. Cannot be imported anymore. It happened 3 years back. Now every private sector, everybody is moved in to manufacture them in India. So by this two-pronged approach, very good question, sir. What's your name? Karthik Raja.
Thank you.
In the cake, வந்து வளர என்ன ஆகும்? Employment வளர்ந்துட்டே இருக்கும். அப்ப நீங்க சொல்லுவீங்க, சார் ரோபோ இல்லாம ப்ரொடக்ஷன் பண்றது கஷ்டமா இருக்கு சார். The manpower requires the support of the robo, which is called the collaborative robo, COBO. How many of you in this room have heard this name called COBO? Only one. The penetration in the leading institute called PSG is 1 out of 400. Collaborative robo. Go to the YouTube, study it. It's available already in the industry in and around Coimbatore. We have 40 industrial clusters in India. Can we make it 400 industrial clusters in India? Tamil Nadu has got Madurai, Tirunelveli and all. It was not there 5 years back. Tirunelveli, no industry. Madurai, no industry. Tiruchirappalli, only 1 or 2. Today, every belt is industrial belt in Tamil Nadu. Great things for Tamil Nadu. Similarly, imagine if the 400 industrial belts become 4,000 industrial belts. What is the growth? I am not asking you to stop the agriculture. They need kana also, food. When the cake grows, my dear Karthik Raja, there is more employment. It cannot come from, it's a zero-sum game. You cannot say, sir, robo vandithu en vela poichu. Yes. If the cake does not grow, the automation will reduce the employment. Sorry, I can't escape from that answer. That's the truth. But automation is not for replacing manpower. There's a very big webinar I did last week. I will send the video. You please play it to all the students. Or I can do it exclusively for you. You call me next month. Factory automation. What is the purpose? The dull, dirty, dangerous, difficult and distancing are the 5 reasons for factory automation. Replace the dull jobs. Replace the dirty jobs. Replace the difficult jobs. Replace the dangerous jobs, hazardous equipment, etc. And distancing means social distancing. Due to COVID, we had the social distancing. Another major 3 reasons for automation. Quality should be consistent. A man cannot produce consistent quality. You need automation to produce consistent quality. Billions of tablets, Dolo tablets are made by some company. You think they can make with human being billions of tablets with perfect quality? Cannot. So you need automation for consistent quality. 10 tablet பண்ணிரலாம் மனுஷன் லேப்ல பண்ணிடுவான். Billions of tablets cannot. consistent delivery, faster delivery, throughput, automation required. Consistent efficiency in cost reduction, energy improvement, automation required. And the fourth, very, very important, why automation is a must. Even in a labor-intensive economy like India or China, China is much more automated than India. What are we talking? Their employment is fantastic. Their manufacturing GDP ratio is 25%. We are languishing at 14-15%. Why? Their population is equal to or more than us. Because the variety of products, look around the room. No one shirt other than these two people, the brown shirt and blue shirt, came from workshop. All others different colors. Correct? Mobile phone edutha, otham thanithani mobile. Ungita enna paaruga? Apple, na Samsung. When the variety of products are exploding, and masala dosa, I went to masala dosa hotel in Woodlands, this one. There are 40 types of masala dosa. We thought only potato inside. No, cauliflower. Different varieties exploding. You cannot manage with human intervention when there is a variety requirement in manufacturing sector, leave alone other sectors. So quality, throughput, efficiency and variety are the four major reasons. Coupled with that, dull, dirty, dangerous, difficult, distancing and are the 5 reasons, 5 Ds we call it. This 5 plus 4, 9 reasons. It is not to replace the manpower, sir. Collaborative robo industry 5.0 requires man and machine. I touched upon it, but I didn't expand it. One small question, it became a big answer. Thank you. Let's give a Karthik Raja one big hand. Kelvina andamar powerful question. எல்லா வெபினார்லையும் இந்த கேள்வி கேட்பாங்க சார் ரோபோ வந்துச்சுன்னா ஆளுக்கு வேலை போயிடும் சாரி when computer came I want to expand that answer very important for the students when Chidambaram sir brought in computer P Chidambaram sir brought the computer in the banking system there is a big strike in banking system people will lose job in bank what happened more jobs were created in the banking system and because of computer only today we are able to do phone pay, Google pay, this pay, that pay, computerized online banking, etc. If it 30 years back, if we didn't do computerization, and the manpower exploded in the banking sector after the computerization. Normally what would happen? Computer aa gaya, they did a strike. So there is a union problem across the country. He said, don't worry, computerization, you will get more people. He proved it. Adhe dhaan ipo nadakudhu. Next, sir. Time aicha. I have no issue. My flight is only 5 o'clock. Karthik Raja, நீங்களே கேட்க கூடாது. Give chance to others. இல்ல. Give a chance to others. உங்க கேள்வி நான் வெளியில எடுத்துக்கிறேன். We'll take your question outside. Yes, 1/3 is women folk. Yeah. I want a question from faculty also. I'm waiting. Faculty development program. Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
So my name is Rajini and I'm from Automobile Department.
Wow.
I know that's something specific here. So.
You're happy? You're happy?
I am extremely happy.
75% of Indian industry is driven by automobile sector. Luckily, will get a job immediately. Even second year she'll be picked up.
Thank you so much, sir, for that. So my question is like, how do you convince students, or would you even convince students to stay in India and make everything indigenously, like from transporting through bullock carts to indigenously making every parts in India and reaching the South Pole? That is something that we
South
made.
Pole? You mean Kanyakumari?
No, I mean Chandrayaan 3.
Oh, Chandrayaan 3 South Pole. I thought you were talking about Antarctica. Okay, okay. You didn't mention the moon. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't mention. From transporting through bullock carts, the parts through bullock carts and indigenously making everything. So that process was a little bit faster, and that was and all the directors.
Come to the question.
I mean, like, would you even convince people to stay in India and make everything indigenously?
The first 10 leaders photograph. What does it show you? If the opportunity is created in India with semiconductor industry, which we lost the bus 30 years back, those great leaders we saw there, we went to California, Bay Area, would have never gone to those places. It's a chicken or the egg. They didn't go there because of the better salary and all. The opportunity in this young nation, oldest country and youngest nation, 5,000-year-old country, but only 75-year-old nation, was not there that time. Now it's happening. The brain drain will stop immediately is one of the important things. We should incentivize that the brain drain doesn't stop. That's a policy issue also. Single person cannot convince, hey, don't go to America. My son also I could not convince. But in Amrit Kaal, we become the hub for all other people to come here and not the converse of it. Today, UK Prime Minister is an Indian. They are already talking. US Prime Minister, there is one presidential candidate who is already coming, Vivek Ramaswamy. You don't know. The Vishwa Guru. And what is the other word, sir? Very important thing. Vasudeva Kudumbaka. Vasudeva Kudumbaka means universe is our family. Then the border, cross-border things will vanish. Then it doesn't matter. Sitting in America, you can contribute through online to Indian business, which Cognizant is doing. Cognizant headquarters in America, 90% of business happens in India. 90% of business happens in India, revenues for India, but the headquarters in America. In the online world, post-COVID world, doesn't matter where that person is sitting. I can do remote diagnosis of my Japanese machines sitting in Coimbatore. The machine is in mining industry somewhere in Dhanbad or somewhere. The convincing is not by individual. It's an opportunity to be created in this country by growth. She is very keen to go abroad. That's why she is still not convinced. Thank you. Faculty, one question. How can faculty escape? Nalla camera, nalla paathu edinga. Because I have promised to AICT that faculty development will precede or at least concurrently with student development.
Thanks for the nice lecture. Very nice lecture, sir.
Question.
Okay. I'm Lakshmi from Applied Mathematics and Computational Sciences Department.
Wow. That's my son's area today in Florida.
Good. Where we offer a 5-year integrated MSc Data Science program, sir. Thanks for mentioning that in your presentations also. My question is, by 2047, will there be importance for degrees or package of skills?
What is the definition of package of skills?
A collection of skills by the student, but not the degree. As you mentioned, more courses.
Okay. See, this debate, thank you, madam. Very good question. This debate happened in Switzerland and Germany around 50 years back. University education, vocational education. Vocational. For vacation, leave la polam, vidumare. Vocational education means skill building. University education, degree. That debate is there even in Europe. So how they solve this debate, whether you are going through the skill building path, they have separate path for vocational education. Our ITA diploma, etc., was created by Jawaharlal Nehru Sahab for that reason only. The foundation was laid in 1948. But then the universities came, status development, dowry, etc., right, happened on this side. We had a cultural and social issue here, not in Germany. They said the university engineer should be as skilled as a vocational engineer, and vocational engineer should be as skilled as a knowledge-based university engineer. Except that both of them can converge and become the managing director of companies. I remember I worked for a company called Starrag Hackett, my last assignment, 7 years there, Swiss-German multinational. Every one of the factory head was a doctor. Dr. Frank Brinken, I mentioned names also proudly here. Dr. Frank Brinken is the company CEO managing all the 10 companies under Starog Eckert. Dr. Eberhard Schoppe was a doctor who has a PhD in some mechanical engineering, heading one of the factories of these 10 companies, 10 of the 10 factories. Dr. Norbert Hennes was handling the factory producing machine tools for aerospace industry. And a very young doctor, trying to recall his name, he was looking after one specific company manufacturing turbine blade machine tool in Switzerland. I'm just illustrating this. If doctors can come into manufacturing, from the university side, they moved into vocational side. And a lot of technology people, they move into university based. There is nothing wrong in talking about degree versus skill package and all. But what is very important, I convert your question to another. A long 4-year program or a 5-year program, in my days 5-year program, now 4-year program, is a question everybody is asking, is it required? MBBS they do 5-year, 1 year rural, another 2 years they do MD. Finally, he is repairing one wisdom tooth. Are you all with me? 5-year MBBS, 1 year rural training, and 2 years MD, Master of Medicine, MD. Then he is repairing one wisdom tooth. He is specialized. Dental wisdom tooth. I'm just giving a wrong example. When specializations at the end are becoming very, very fine, there is a contradiction between multi-skilling, multidisciplinary requirement. There's a separate Pattimandram debate. And single skill and single specialization requirement on the job. So the debate is concluded like this. Can we impart those couple of skills, I'm saying 2 or 3, in 12 weeks program? Then Government of India brought this course called BWalk, Bachelor of Vocation. It's not yet become popular. I don't know whether PSG has got it. Bachelor of Vocation, launched 3-4 years back. It has got the degree kind of a chapa, graduate, Bachelor of Vocation. Whereas if you say diploma, polytechnic, diploma, you got a wrong social connotation. Wrong. So they converted the diploma into BWalk, Bachelor of Vocation. And they made a beautiful thing as you are talking, I'm just recalling. The entry point and the exit point of the BWalk is highly flexible. If you go to the BWalk policy, fantastic. You can enter in first year. You can finish ITA and enter in second year. Every previous qualification is considered 50% weightage. Long answer to a short question. But the BWalk is a beautiful merger of university concept, degree concept, and a package of skill concept. I don't know. Debate continues. Because BWalk has still not become popular. If you can bring that concept, it's a confluence of skill and knowledge. I don't want to call it university and vocational. I'm calling it a skill and knowledge. Skill plus knowledge plus attitude is equal to quality. And we need quality in our society, we need quality in our manufacturing factory, and we need quality in all our walks of life. And preferably a consistent quality and an improving day by day through a process called Kaizen, about which we'll talk another day. Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir. All the best to all of you. 3rd year and 4th year, you still have to complete your mission and vision for acquiring beyond your branch. Beyond your branch, what are the additional things you acquire will enrich your biodata. The biodata is not the main branch that you do. It is additional certificates that you get. Right? Bread, butter and jam. Bread is a basic course. The butter and the jam is the one makes the sandwich tasty. On that note, thank you very much for the organization, for AICTE and Principal Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for this offer. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I would like to welcome the Principal, Dr. K. Prakasan, sir, to honor our Chief Guest, Mr. A. N. Chandramouli, sir. would like to call upon Dr. K.P. Radhika ma'am to the stage to propose a vote of thanks.
A very good afternoon to the respected guests, dignitaries on and off the dais, and my beloved student friends. I stand before you today to propose the vote of thanks for the session on Amrit Kaal Vimarsh Vikasit Bharat at 2047, a development dialogue in campuses of higher educational institutions across India. It's indeed a period of Jnana Yoga, I would consider, as India assumed its G20 presidency. The efforts taken by the Government of India and the AICTE towards sensitizing on the various knowledge domains among the youth of this country is highly commendable, and we are optimistic the takeaways for the students have been immense and a lifelong learning process. I take this opportunity to thank God Almighty for giving us the blessings to pursue such activities which will define the future of this world. On behalf of PSG College of Technology, we thank the Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of Education, and AICTE for selecting our institution as one of the institutions to endorse for the G20 events. My special words of gratitude today to our Honorable Resource Person, Chandramouli Sir, whose deep jnana and thirst for knowledge was shared in a very simple and a powerful message that the young minds will ponder upon. Thank you very much, sir. I thank our Managing Trustee, Sri L. Gopalakrishnan, for motivating us to execute such learning activities in our campus throughout the year. I thank Professor Sunil Luthra and the team from AICTE for coordinating us and guiding us towards the conduct of this event. My sincere thanks to our beloved Principal Sir, who has been guiding us throughout the conduct of this event. My special thanks to all the heads of the institutions of PSG who have stood beside us in motivating to organize such events. My thanks to the Dean, Admin, Academics, SU, the Research and IPR, and the autonomous functioning who supported us on all ways to execute an event of this grand manner. And my thanks to the heads of the departments of PSG College of Technology and the faculty members who have supported us in various ways in executing this event. My special thanks to the supporting staff and the technical staff from the placement office for enabling us the live YouTube session today. My dear students who have been an appreciative audience enabling this dialogue and facilitating a learning experience, our humble thanks to you, and a special mention of thanks to the press for their coverage, the post and the pre-event today. And on behalf of the PSG institutions, I take this opportunity again to thank one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now let us all please rise up for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
With that, we come to the end of the event. I would like to request all the participants to stay back and please fill out the feedback form. Just scan this QR code which is being displayed on the screen right now and fill out the feedback form. Please be seated, everyone. Take a scan of what is up on the projected screen. Fill out the feedback form, and then you can leave.